Trump's return to the White House in 2025 didn't just stir up the usual political noise, it had a major impact on the ATF as well. And if you're someone who loves compact builds, suppressed setups, or braced configurations, now's one of the best times we've had in years. So what kind of hardware is finally hitting gun shop shelves again thanks to the feds easing up? In this rundown, I'll break down 7 firearms that just got the thumbs up under this pro-Second Amendment environment, and why this might be the perfect window to add one to your safe. We're not just talking cosmetic changes or slick SilencerCo jobs. These are real deal guns that used to be tied up by regulation and paperwork nightmares. Some were borderline untouchable unless you wanted to go through the NFA gauntlet. From Maxim Defense's intrally suppressed PDX-SD to the legally vindicated RS7 Reformation by Franklin Armory, we'll cover each model's specs, caliber offerings, intended use, and how recent legal changes have cleared the road for responsible owners like us. If compact AR-style pistols, personal defense weapons, or suppressed 9mm rigs get your attention, you'll want to stick around for this one. Let's start off strong with the PDX-SD from Maxim Defense, a brand that's carved out a name for itself by building ultra-compact gear that's still combat tough. The original PDX was a beast for its size, rocking a 5.5-inch barrel and running smooth in 5.56 NATO 300 blackout or 7.62 by 39. The PDX-SD takes that blueprint and adds a built-in suppressor designed specifically to work with short barrels and tuned gas systems. That suppressor, nicknamed the Soup, can, for its thick profile, helps reduce back pressure and lowers the noise without turning the gun into a broomstick. Overall length comes in just under 24 inches, and it weighs about 7.5 pounds. You can pick your poison between 5.56 NATO or 300 blackout, depending on whether you want to run supersonic or go quiet with subsonic loads. This platform is ideal for defensive setups where hearing safe operation and tight maneuvering matter. Unlike most short-barreled rifles that have a can bolted on as an afterthought, this one was designed to be suppressed from day one, solving the gas and cycling problems that plague many stubby builds. Now, under the previous administration, dealing with integrally suppressed systems like this meant filling out NFA forms, waiting endlessly, and coughing up a $200 tax stamp. Not exactly beginner-friendly. But ever since 2025, the Justice Department has backed off from aggressively regulating suppressors, and that shift has made the entire process a lot smoother. You'll still need to file for a stamp, it's still a suppressor, after all, but approval times are down, and confusion is way less common. The PDX-SD is not cheap, sitting at around $3,695. But it's a refined and reliable tool for serious users who want a compact rifle with built-in stealth. Up next, let's talk about the DDM4 1SR from Daniel Defense, a company down in Georgia that's made its name on high-grade AR builds. The DDM4 ISR is another integrally suppressed platform, but this one is dialed in specifically for 300 blackout. The barrel measures 9 inches and the suppressor is permanently attached, pushing the total length to 16 inches, making it a one-stamp gun instead of falling under SBR classification. That's a big plus for folks who don't want to jump through multiple hoops just to own a suppressed rifle. The cold hammer forged barrel ensures longevity, and the rifle performs well with both supersonic 110 grain and subsonic 220 grain loads. For those focused on home defense or tactical roles where noise reduction is key, the DDM4 ISR is a smart pick. The tuned gas system ensures smooth cycling and reduced recoil no matter what ammo you're running. And because the suppressor is built in, you get better weight balance and consistent performance compared to tacking on an aftermarket can. Under the old rules, even this user-friendly design came with delays and potential reclassification headaches. But now that the DOJ has stopped pushing suppressor cases so hard, transfer times are much shorter and less nerve-wracking. The DDM41SR has a manufacturer's suggested retail price around $3,049, not exactly a bargain, but certainly more affordable than the Maxim Defense PDX-SD, for those wanting something quieter and a little more straightforward. Now let's shift to handguns with the Maxim 9 by SilencerCo, based out of Utah. This pistol was the first viable 9mm handgun to fully integrate the suppressor into the frame and slide. Instead of strapping a bulky can onto your Glock or SIG, the Maxim 9 bakes it all in and even lets you adjust the baffle stack depending on how quiet or compact you want the pistol to be. That modularity is perfect for folks who want to stay hearing safe with subsonic loads but still want something carryable. It uses a fixed barrel with a delayed blowback system, which helps with both precision and reliability. It's optics ready too, which is a nice touch. For home defense or discreet range work, the Maxim 9 is a slick choice, especially if you're trying to avoid extra accessories and just want a one-and-done suppressed pistol. Of course, under previous rules, the wait times and NFA red tape scared a lot of folks off. You still need that $200 stamp. But under the Trump administration's latest DOJ policy, approvals are moving way faster, and the overall vibe is less hostile toward gun owners. Price-wise, you're looking at something between $1,300 and $1,400. That's definitely more than your run-of-the-mill polymer 9mm, but considering it saves you from buying a separate can and threading barrels, it's not a bad deal, especially if you like the futuristic look and performance baked into one smart package. Number 4 on our list is the Sugar Weasel by Q. And yeah, the name sounds like a cartoon character, but if you know Q, you know that's just their thing. The company first made waves with the Honey Badger, a compact 300 blackout chambered PDW that ran into serious trouble when the ATF kept shifting its definition of what counts as a short-barreled rifle. In response to that regulatory mess, Q rolled out the Sugar Weasel, a more budget-friendly alternative that maintains the heart of the Honey Badger's design. Instead of billet receivers, the Sugar Weasel opts for forged aluminum and a more utilitarian finish, but it keeps the essentials, a 7-inch barrel, an adjustable gas block, and Q's distinctive cherry bomb muzzle brake. Just like its older sibling, it's chambered in 300 blackout, making it ideal for running suppressed with subsonic ammo. It's a fantastic option for home defense or any tight quarters scenario, especially with a loaded weight of under 5 pounds. Unfortunately, during the Biden years, brace pistols like the Sugar Weasel were lumped into SBR territory, which put them in NFA limbo. Q's earlier clashes with the ATF didn't help matters, but just a few weeks ago, brace restrictions were reversed under the Trump administration. That ruling put the Sugar Weasel back into the non-NFA pistol category, so there's no need for a tax stamp anymore. It's available again in its original braced pistol form, priced around $1,699. It's not exactly bargain bin, but it delivers top-tier engineering and signature Q styling without the bureaucratic baggage. At number 3, we've got the SIG Sauer MCX Rattler PCB. This isn't just a compact AR, it's a purpose-built firearm from a manufacturer with a reputation for precision thanks to its Swiss-German-American heritage. The Rattler PCB packs a punch in a compact frame with a 5.5-inch barrel and a folding pivoting contour brace. That brace folds tight, making the Rattler one of the most compact platforms available in either 300 blackout or 5.56 NATO. Weighing just a bit over 5 pounds and collapsing down to about 17 inches. The Rattler was made for discreet carry in a bag or vehicle. But like many brace pistols, it faced uncertainty when the ATF decided to shift its interpretation of federal law in early 2023. Gun owners worried about possible reclassification under the National Firearms Act. But that anxiety lifted when the Trump administration reversed the brace ruling earlier this year. The Rattler is once again a pistol, no SBR paperwork, no tax stamps, just grab and go. While the short barrel makes 300 blackout subsonics the better option for suppressed use, the adjustable gas system ensures reliable cycling no matter the load. Retail pricing comes in around $2,500, which is steep, but this is SIG we're talking about. You're paying for precision, engineering, and reliability in a high-performance, compact platform. Coming in at number 2 is the CZ Scorpion 3 Plus Micro, an updated take on a battle-tested platform. The Scorpion name has deep roots going back to the Cold War era, and CZ's modern iteration started showing up in the US around 2013 with the Evo 3 Somme. The 3 Plus Micro continues that legacy, refining the design with modern ergonomics, ambidextrous controls, and a flared magazine well. It's still built around a blowback system and a cold hammer forged 4.2-inch barrel. Its polymer construction helps keep the weight down to just under 5 pounds unbraced, making it a great choice for CQB rolls, plinking, or home defense. Like other braced pistols, the 3 Plus Micro was swept up in the ATF's 2023 brace rule, creating confusion for owners. But the 2025 DOJ reversal cleared things up. Now it's back to being a pistol, no red tape required. At around $1,300, it's a great mid-range option that's a lot more accessible than something like the HKSP5. It's easy to handle indoors, 9mm is cost-effective, and its suppressor compatibility makes it especially fun at the range. And taking the top spot, we've got the Franklin Armory Reformation RS7, an absolute curveball that flips the entire NFA debate on its head. Franklin Armory is known for thinking outside the box, and the RS7 is no exception. Instead of traditional rifling or a smoothbore, the Reformation's NRS barrel uses straight-cut lands and grooves. That clever design lets it dodge the NFA classification as either a rifle or a shotgun. With a 7.5-inch barrel, forged aluminum receivers, and a pistol-length gas system, the RS7 is compact, rugged, and chambered in either 5.56 NATO or 300 blackout. You can also choose between a standard trigger or Franklin's own binary firing system, which gives you one shot on the pull and another on the release, perfect for anyone who wants to fire faster without going full auto. The RS7 ships with a B5 Bravo stock, vertical grip, and the triumvirate muzzle device for recoil control and flash mitigation. It's ideal for self-defense or close quarters work, and the big win here is legal clarity. In early 2025, a U.S. District Court judge ruled the ATF had overstepped by trying to reclassify the R7. Backed by the Firearms Regulatory Accountability Coalition, Franklin Armory won its case, and the RS7 is now officially classified under the Gun Control Act, only no NFA, no tax stamp, no extra forms. It's priced at $99 for the standard model, or $1,179 with the BFS trigger. You can finally pick one up through a regular FFL, no special paperwork required. It's hard to beat that kind of freedom combined with rifle caliber firepower in such a compact package. There you have it, 4 badass braced firearms that are back on the menu thanks to the 2025 policy shift. Which one would you add to your safe? Drop your pick in the comments below. Give us a like if you learned something new, and share this with your shooting buddies. Subscribe for more pro-Second Amendment content. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss a drop. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.